I was having trouble with both of my ankles. I played basketball, not at a high level. I walked on at a university, but just played a lot of basketball. And in all that time, starting in high school, I had to tape up every time I went out on the basketball court. 5 years before I saw Dr. Pleimann, I had an orthopedic surgeon go in and actually scrape the cartilage off of my left ankle, which was just rolling around in there and was very painful. One of the men in my golf group said that they had one of the first in-bone ankle placements or procedures, and he had used Dr. Pleimann, and that Dr. Pleimann was the only doctor that could actually do these operations in Arkansas. That got my attention, and I said, well, how did it go? And he said, unbelievable. Said it's as good as though it was brand new. And that was 5 years ago, because I've had my operation for 5 years. And so I went in and talked to Dr. Pleimann, and he was very professional. My wife was there. We discussed it. He actually tried to talk me out of it, and he thought, well, maybe you might want to wait a while. And I said, no, I'd like to play golf. And I couldn't put any weight on my left side. I hobbled around with both ankle braces, an ankle brace on each ankle, and I just couldn't put any weight on it. And so I said, no, I want to do this. After he told me, the good, the bad, and all that stuff. I haven't had any bad. It was just a great doctor, very professional, and that's why I had the in-bone ankle replacement. My impression of Dr. Pleimann is just as high as it could be. If I could give him 20 stars instead of 10, I would give him 30. He just is I liked Dr. Pleimann because he didn't beat around the bush. He would just sit down and say, this is what you can expect. This is your recovery. And just very personable, but very direct. And that's the kind of person I like, quite frankly. What the doctor is pretty much is what his staff is. He's obviously he leads his staff because they all basically do the same thing. I can't imagine going to any place any better. The issue with a right-handed golfer is that you finish and you turn, and basically most of your weight goes on this eventually all of your weight goes on this left foot. And I couldn't put any weight on that left foot, so without the surgery, I would go like this, and I'd have to be swinging like that, and you can't play golf that way. So after the surgery, this is what I was able to do. This is what I can do now. I can put about 70% back here like this, and then the next move is to go down with your back toward the target and put weight on this foot. Your head drops about 3 inches and you go down, and I don't feel anything there except just the pressure in my leg and on my left side to go down. So you go down like this, and then the next thing you do is you turn as quickly as you can. That's where you get your speed. And so I go down like this, and then it goes, you put your weight to your heel like that. And that's what I can do there. I can actually I can turn my foot on the side and finish that way and put all of my weight against that, and I feel nothing. It's just amazing. And Dr. Pleimann never told me I could do that. He would never say that. I asked him, he said, well, we'll just have to see, but I can do it. And it's just the most amazing thing to be able to go like that and then to go up like this and put all my weight on that side. It's like having a new ankle at 73. Just allows you to do what you want to do for the rest of your life, basically, as far as sports is concerned, if golf is your sport.